Hello, we are live. Let's get started. What's up, Kai? Hey!
Your time in Thavner has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
I agree, Kai.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavner.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower? According to Orenvold and Fodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Ifrit.
Luna Ifrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses?
Oh, that's a good insight, Yozora.
Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal. Thus, the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of
You
course,
started a
there
dungeon the
is
moment I
a
began
way to
stream.
free the
Sorry,
prisoners
Bucko.
without
But on the
killing
other
them,
hand, good, that
then
means
it
you're ahead
stands
of
to
me.
reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
Hi, Jerry.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained, and I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So we can hope, and I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May
True.
we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself.
That makes sense.
The remaining scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcosodra by a
Hi,
considerable
Mel.
margin.
Yeah, wait, shouldn't Alphino be in the healing group?
If you're to fight primals, then you'd best have at least one healer with you.
Fair enough.
And I am more than happy to
So,
fulfill
what
that
did he
role.
send? Me,
I
Thancred,
found
Alice,
wielding a sage's
Estinian, and
armor to be
Alphino,
rather intuitive.
so
I
that you
look
could
forward
still
to
do a
testing them
trust,
against a
no
more
matter which
challenging
role you were
foe.
playing. That makes sense.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Radzat of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
I'm a big fan of
Military post
shot
in
of
what's
all
left
of the
the Harvester
scions together.
hatchery should serve as a
This is
convenient
what makes
station.
me commission art of my D&D party.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Pump punch! Let's go. You've been at 45 in the queue for like 5 minutes. Like I said, I got a 2002 at 50, and I thought the world was ending, but it let me back in, so I didn't end up destroying the planet. Y'all pardon me for being late. I had to eat, or else this was not gonna work. There was no version of this where I was just like gonna be able to stream and not eat. Tirad Zadhan. This is Rudy's theme? Ah. Learning that the Final Fantasy IV characters have themes is like news to me, man. I wouldn't be able to know. I beat FF4, but it's not one of my Final Fantasies. It's waning. I like the wane. Alright, well, I'm off to my first dungeon, so I hope those of you who can hear my voice now are preparing yourselves to run it with me. Unfortunately, only one DPS can join me, so it'd be like that sometimes. This mount is glacial. I can't stand it. Yeah, Thavner is good music. Good zone music. I don't know what Labyrinthos is trying to do, but I'm not a fan. Just grind fates to get faster mount speed. You know, you make a strong point, but no. Huff that air. I've been trying, but the two zones you start off in are two of those come back when you're higher level zones. So I couldn't finish even if I wanted to. Yes. Alright, give me my dungeon unlock portal. I know it's coming. A whole bunch of people standing over here tells me it's coming. Oh hey, it's Soldier First Class again. We're buddies. You're a little late, but fighting fit. Alright then. Go. Varshan. Yeah, some of the weapons do look super duper goofy. You're in. Oh boy. Alright, we got our anti-tempering badges. We're lit. Those were like 3 snarky answers, depending on how your tone is. But, you know, we're good. We're racking. Ooh, we're going to review strategy. We're going to divide into 2 groups. Me, 2 DPS, a healer, and a tank. Bavarian myth. Oh no. Cindy, Sandy, and Mindy, I would imagine. Maybe they're more like a tribe. Sinduru, Sanduru, Mindu. Nay, the entire world. Please, Alphino. Please. You don't always have to. Here we go. Alright, show of hands. What are we doing? Dungeon number 1. I shan't be trusting. As fun as that sounds, it doesn't sound fun at all. I don't even know who some of these people are, man. You only have a tank? Well, I'm not a tank, so that's what I need. Varg, what are you doing on Famfrit? Wait, why do you only have a tank? You can heal or DPS. Well, Awesome, are you there? Otherwise, I'm going to take the hail and we're going to go. Edward, you're alive. And in the game. Check this out. Look at you. You're in the goblet. What are you doing in the goblet? Alright, that's okay. The hell, you're in a cutscene. Not breaking the flow of the MSQ until I'm done. Fair enough. I figured you were pretty close to the invite. I'm not, none of you are contractually obligated to run this fucking dungeon with me. You don't have to be here. Just asking. You're all free to MSQ as you need. I promise. I'll be okay. I'll recover. I'll forgive you in time. In a lot of time. A lot of time. A lot. So anyway, yeah, Tower of Zot. Oh, are you a paladin for the memes? That makes sense. Maybe in another life where I knew how to play this video game, I would like play as the little job for each expansion. I would choose Samurai and not Monk for Stormblood. Let us begin. Oh man, now I would. Oh, I could have Horizon. Well. Donna. We are gonna free you. What is that? Sir, you don't have 2 arms. I noticed Mel is a samurai. Or not samurai, I'm sorry, a paladin. And I was thinking that in another life I might also play like the job that is associated with each expansion, but then I kind of stopped because I noted that Stormblood had 2 featured jobs, both Samurai and Monk, and so between the 2 I would have picked Samurai. Get him, my toad friend. Get them. Attack them. Baited. Successfully baited. These guys have a lot of help, don't they? Die, monster. You don't belong in this world. Oh, I was right. Okay, cool. Ninja River. Attacker. Oh boy. I don't know what to do. Oh, oh. Oh. She's got spells. Got it. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay. Oh dear. Okay. That looks like Tankubasta. Oh my gosh! Did I get memed? No. Oh. Okay, I'm into it. That was cool. I missed a right time and trick. Too busy running around like an idiot. So Kamatachi does take off a stack of bone shrimp. Okay. I thought so, but I wasn't. The lack of OGCDs is throwing me. Alright. So you have chosen defiance. Oh! She didn't die, she left. Okay. Cracked. What? I'm already getting gear? Well, this just looks silly. I don't know. I'm sorry, Yozora. What? Ew, what are those? Touch. I can't wait for the thing that like makes Doton go all snaky. That's gonna be a fun addition to my AoE DPS. These things are frightening and they're not dying fast enough. Just the spookiest things I've ever seen. Whoa. Tempered Imperial, if you say so. That must be you, Nahale, with the big circle floating move. Is that a new machinist move? No, that's Felia doing Art of War 2. Okay. Focus. Very carefully. I can dig it. Art of War 2. I'm here for it. The youngest, this is the middle one, as I recall my lore correctly. Uh-oh. What does this button do? Oh. Okay. Ooh! She tried to cook my boots a little bit. Ooh, max melee, let's go. Oh, come back. Stop. She can't stop. I'm gonna assume that means stop. Yep. Nope. Temporal displacement. What did I do wrong? Nothing. Put my heel show. Oh. Interesting. Okay. This boss is mad weird. Stream is muted, but that was a great heel show. Listen, please, not with this. Hate it here, I swear. Just so mean all the time. Another great heel show, by the way. Sure, I think that's fine. Follower only seems reasonable to me. Phantom, can I touch you? Yozora is so cool. Yes, Saribot is asleep at the wheel. I'm pretty positive if you check. It's like I said earlier today. Asari, you did nothing wrong. Saribot's not here, I think. I think something might have gone wrong with it again. Oh, hey, man, you got a grip. Check you out. A gun. Udash. Paladin had some really cool animations. Ooh. The LB1 ranged, I'm here for it. Imagine somebody like pops on this stream. They're gonna see no Reaper and no Sage and just be completely bamboozled. No concept at all of what I got going on. I guess I got a Paladin. That's worth like half credit. Which would be better, 180 with a crit or 290? Is there math for how much a crit improves potency? Minderu. Nearly forgot myself and didn't get a freaking screenshot. No, I still didn't get a screenshot. Okay, there it is. Where am I? Huh? You don't know how to do this boss. Me neither, Bucko. Yozora. Oh my god. 10. Jeez. Uh-oh. The others are here. Uh-oh. Delta attack. Okay. Oh my gosh. What's happening? All of it's happening. Oh, stack. I presume they're not moving. Okay, they are. Well, that's step one. Trick. Look on Nick here. Oh. How? I disagree with me being hit by that. Goodness gracious. Why do they have to hit so hard? Frick. I'm trying. We got one. Oh, I guess burn them in the order. Like, you know, from most health to last, just focus all three of them. Doesn't seem like they're really minimal to getting AoE down here. Rotation? What? I just mash the buttons as they look pretty. Pick attack. Come on, touch. Is she like what's the deal? She's never seen a whip spin that much. Leave me alone. That rules. That absolutely ruled, by the way. Ooh. Ah. I need to check something real quick. Hold on. All good. Enjoy your MSQ, pal.
Is everyone all right?
We fortified the captives with what methods we could.
We are so
But the
cracked right
defense
now.
has been disabled. All appears quiet.
Nahel, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Of the knife, wherever it is you might be, you are subscribed. And now we're back to the MSQ.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong.
It is wrong.
Ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stone?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet
It looks like a big
something
core.
is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look.
Well, go on, girl. Take a closer look. Use your special eyes.
Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core. A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
You just skydiver it? Oh my goodness.
Should be the end of it.
We are cracked.
What now?
Eddie, thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate it. Mills, my guy, wherever he is, you are subscribed. Thank you very much. We're cracked. I appreciate it.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
I like the music too.
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
Are you teleporting us? We're alive.
What happened? Where are we?
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
I hope all these Arcosodara are alive, pal. Out like a light.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Good work, Catboy.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Excellent.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here. They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
Oh yeah, they're still tempered.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
She won't be alone. I can help.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, scions!
We never found a primal.
We
Oh,
were
I guess
watching the tower,
those three were
and it
primals.
simply
Never mind, I'm done. The Mega Systems.
disappeared. What happened here?
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Alright, we're still not allowed in Ramsat Han, to my recollection, but cool. Quest turn in jingle rules. Oh, what does my trust interface look like now? Are those poor souls all still at level 70 something or other? Nope, they all got auto leveled up. Good. It'd be annoying if they didn't. Right. Scenario. Avatars. Oh, wait, maybe I lied. Yeah, no, I lied. Wait, so is Alpha permanently a sage, or if I go back, is he a... Yeah, scholar, okay. Yeah. Academician, whatever. That totally blows. The trust system. Not for Yozora. But I tried. I guess what's gonna happen to come into randoms, but that's what we have. Megaduta. Okay. I'm glad to have Estinian in the gang. He's a good lad. A good hand to have around. The Jewel of Thavner. We're gonna go meet Issa. Please stop. I was gonna say, that thing is not from around here, and sure enough, it's a level 90 monster. Please don't even look in my general direction. Goodness gracious. That thing touches me, we all going down. Alright, so I was pressing come on, touch it. But 550 potency. What's Alien Edge is 380. Bunchen is 540. Okay. So it's a little better than Alien Edge. Got it. Hello, sir. He's letting me into Red Set Hunt? Oh, we're cracked. I didn't think I was going to get free reign in here for a little while longer. Don't expect me to act like your tour guide. Fair enough. Well, come on, broody boy. You can't outbrood me, mate. I'm the master. Aw, snap. Pretty. Boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. Just me and my old good pals. I mean, we of the Heavenwood Likers, as I think the record will show. Yeah, please tell me how to get there. Mr. Satrap's residence is situated in Dharma, the highest part of Radzat Han. Aetherite is disabled. Aw, man. What do you mean? In other words, we head up. Yeah, fair enough. Ether is disabled. That stinks, pal. Oh no, this is a place with levels to it. I'm gonna get lost. Okay. I'll worry. Boom, 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 boom. Hall of the Radiant Host. Soon. Ooh, conversation. Ooh. You guys want to do some canals? Ah, yes, I know about this portal. It leads to a nearby isle, the treasure vault of one of Ratzathan's wealthiest families. I'm familiar. Hi, Dom. Yes. Hello. Follow the hallway to your right and go to the door at the top of the stairs. Okay. Okay. Oh, hey, a sage. Airship landing. So many pretty locations. Devner is just a pretty place, man. You're partial to Hamza? Justinian talking about eating the dodos in front of the poor dodos. What a monster. Absolute monster. Oh, come on. I just want to do this again, but taking the screenshot. How can I not include Estinian in the picture? He's not going to do the lookout emote. If he would emote with me, then maybe he would have the chance. Well, I can see that the game's going to ask me to come there for a moment. Oh, sightseeing look. Come, Estinian. We must see sights. Okay, wrong emote. Meghaduta.
Are we the last to arrive? I hope we've not kept you waiting.
Not at all. Your comrade is feeling better, I trust.
Yes.
Much better, thank you. Harness remedies are certainly potent in more ways than one.
Harnish.
One becomes accustomed to the taste, although I hope you never have cause to do so. Pray, take your ease.
Full glad I am to see you all unharmed.
6 spell, mate.
Valiant scions, for your heroism, you have my boundless gratitude. You cast down that dire tower and set free its hapless captives. You cleanse their souls of its corrupting influence. No words of thanks will suffice. In place of platitudes, I offer a bounty of warding scales.
Thanks, mate. Taking these back to Yozora and going nuts.
Along with the goodwill of Radzatan.
Alchemists throughout the land were put to work in the forging of your talismans. The finished ones have been collected, and now await you at the High Crucible of Alchemia. Present this letter when you are ready to take them into your possession.
We are humbled by your generosity. Know that the inventive wisdom of Radzat will be vital in restoring serenity to our star.
Serenity to our star. He's so elf now.
Every single one of those scales came from you, didn't they? You must still be in such pain.
Ouch.
'Tis of no moment. A mere annoyance compared to the dreadful suffering inflicted upon this land and its people.
Albeit brief, my involvement in the Dragonsong War afforded me a glimpse of the myriad sorrows which consumed both dragon and man. Though you were half a world away, such tragedies as befell your kin must have affected you deeply.
Oh. Play the heavens.
And yet, you chose to live among men.
In the age when that conflict first bloomed, my choice had already been made.
Talk about Ratatoska.
In some distant place, man slew dragon, and dragon slaughtered man. Yet no hate could I muster for those smiling faces which did look to me for guidance. Not even my brother's righteous rage could rally me to his cause. I huddled here, secret and still, hoping against hope that which I had built would remain.
So you went all
untouched by the
Switzerland
chaos
is
of
what you're
God.
telling me, Vitra. You went neutral.
Twould seem we share the same desire for peace, great Vritra. To that end, I wonder if we might trouble you with another question. The Telophoroi are intent on recreating the final days, an apocalyptic event which we know to predate the sundering of the star. As the longest lived among us, know you aught of this terrible cataclysm?
It happened before the dragons were here, right? Lore-wise? Or am I bugging?
Nay. When war and strife drove my sire from his home, he crossed the great expanse with only our unhatched eggs as company. He alighted upon a shattered source, its 13 reflections long since scattered, beyond the rift. Of events preceding his arrival, he knoweth naught, save that which Hydralin hath deigned to disclose.
Yo, Cap! What's good, my brother? Welcome.
So again, 'tis the inscrutable Hydaelyn to whom you must look for answers.
Seek you to divine the will of this star? If so, I have a tale which may afford you some small comfort.
Ooh.
'Tis a
How am I loving the story? It's cool. I'm into it, man.
many,
I love this stuff. I love dragon lore,
years
especially
ago.
in this game.
To
I'm
my
here
sire,
for it.
I once
Nah, it's
posed
been
the
cool.
question,
I just did my first dungeon
all
of the
the
expansion.
stars in
It
the
was lit.
sky, why didst thou settle upon this one?
How are you feeling, my brother?
To which Midgard's Summer did reply, 'twas the last bastion of hope.
Twas the last bastion. Who is this? This is Vitra. Vitra is one of the first brood. Dragons in Final Fantasy XIV are not dragons per se. They're aliens. Midgard Sormer flew from another planet, the Dragon Star, and landed on Hydaelyn, our planet, with his, I think, 7 babies. Vitra is one of them.
He believed
All dragons come from Midgard Sormer
so too might
by way of,
dragonkind.
coming from one of his 7 children, etc., etc.
Solemn and portentous were his words. What deeper meaning they held, I could not, dared not pursue.
Dragons are cool.
'Tis a
Dragons
stone
rule.
I've left unturned ever since. Yet take you solace in the knowledge that whatsoever Hydralyn does strive towards, 'tis an ideal which hath earned my sire's conviction.
I met your sire. He was pretty cool.
Thank
Meet
you,
grandfather.
Vitra. You've given us warm reassurance in a world gripped by cold uncertainty.
While I'm sure we all have a great many questions, I think it's time we collect the talismans and be on our way. Our fight against the Telophoroi is far from finished.
True. True.
We must take our leave, but please do inform us if we can provide any further assistance.
Prithee, a moment. There is one whom my sire hath judged worthy of honor and respect. The one known to men as Eorzea's champion.
People recognize Eorzea's champion these days, bruh.
'Tis thee.
Yep. That's me. I folded your dad, actually. 2 times.
I knew it to be so. From man and dragon alike have I learned of thine exploits.
I beat up several of your brothers, too, for that matter.
'Twas
I'm
a
out here.
revelation most pleasing that thou, a child of man, had gained Midgardsormr's trust. But alongside mine elation runneth a rivulet of dread.
A rivulet? Oh
For
no.
upon thy life's reel wind too many threads of fate, power, wheel enmeshed with woe. Amidst this tangled knot thou shalt know no rest. 'Tis an endless confluence of forces, a struggle without surcease.
That was heavy.
More terrible still is the attrition wrought upon thy companions, as they are swept up in the storm of thine existence.
Sail. Umberta. Papaimo. Affiliate. What's your phone?
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss. Thus do I exhort thee to spare no effort to keep thy loved ones safe.
Apologies. We hadn't meant to interrupt.
It's just that we do have a history of suddenly collapsing, and when you didn't follow us out...
That's hilarious.
'Tis I who must apologize. I have detained your champion overlong with idle chatter.
Well, it's been a long road and not everybody made it. That's for sure.
Go. At war's end, I pray I welcome thee back into my hall, where together with thy joyful comrades, you may toast your triumph.
They're like, yeah, we thought you might have passed out, so we came to investigate. No, I didn't pass out. Gill Seller. Oh, it's a PC. I was like, what? Like, I was totally bimbo. I was like, this man sells Gill? How does that even work? I'm sorry. Did I reporting them? ACAP, no. I'm sorry, I can't. They straight up looks like an NPC. You're here until the queue pops. Entertain you? Wait a minute. I'll do my best. I make no promises. I was explaining to Kai here how dragons are aliens in Final Fantasy XIV. The coolest. I thought the Crystarium was confusing, but it doesn't compare to Rathanon. The High Crucible. Oh, I'm almost to another level up. Cool. it still disabled? Yeah, okay. Fair enough. Oh, sage weapons. It's Hungry Harvey. Those are some wicked nails. That's a cool idol that they have. I'm here for it. I'm into it. Big ol' critties. Alright, wait a minute. Get out of here. Cool. Oh, somebody's getting Thanos snapped. No, Diablo Mac, not like this.
These are the talismans we were promised.
Yes, and I made a quick count. There are far more than we could have hoped for. Enough to outfit an entire company of soldiers, in fact. Considering
Nice.
the involved process, that they were able to manufacture so many in such a short span of time is nothing short of a miracle.
Once we have distributed them to our allies in Eorzea and the Far East, we'll have a fighting chance to bring down the other spires, just as we did with the Tower of Zot.
Or we could use them to invade Garlemald proper, and strike directly at the Telophoroid's base of operations.
Oh, you want to be daring.
Of course, we would need to consult with various Alliance leaders before such a drastic measure could even be contemplated. To which end, I could set out forthwith and present the idea to each of our allies in person.
Pray allow me to undertake some few of those journeys. I find myself restless and in need of purposeful duties.
Rianjay wants something to
I
do.
can head eastward. Bosnia and Dalmasca are just a short hop from here. And
Let me
Doma's
go with
Shinobi
you.
network should come in handy for passing on the word.
I'm a Doma
We shall
Shinobi.
share the burden then.
Oh, fine.
Meanwhile, I think it best that you and the others take the talismans back to the Baldessian Annex. We must keep them safe and secure until we've decided upon a course of action.
Please, I must speak with you.
Madonna, you're alive.
Nidana, you're awake.
Yes. When I spoke with the carer at my bedside, she told me that one of the scions, a young woman, had cleansed me of the tower's corruption. It seems I'd been asleep ever since the treatment. But when I awoke and learned you were all still here, I knew I had to come.
As you said, Nidana was captured only recently. Such a brief exposure is swiftly cured, so I tended to her before we gathered at Megaduta.
Oh, Megaduta.
And I am truly grateful that you did. I cannot thank you enough.
You're welcome, Bucko.
All of you, for everything you've done. Destroying the tower, rescuing our people. You've saved Thavnair from an awful fate.
Yet who hath truly saved whom?
Oh yeah, you gave us the
Due
warding
in part
scales.
to thine inspirational courage, the alchemists were successful in reproducing warding scales of
FF14's always been pretty good about it, so it doesn't shock me anymore, but I still always appreciate just little cutscenes like this. Just a little like, hey, thanks for being the heroes of this story. Your efforts made a difference here, and we're better off for your action. It's very nice feeling like a main character in a thing.
The talisman? Is this true?
You're basically an anime protagonist.
Oh, I was so groggy from sleep. I didn't even think to ask. Oh, our great work sent across the seas. It was worth it. Oh, it was all worth it.
Oh. Oh, the flower crab.
Its color is completely changed.
The moonflower.
What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
What's Akasha?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Me neither. Enlighten us.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory.
Okay.
Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
Well, that's cool.
You imply that it is distinct from ether.
She is implying it's distinct from
Us
it.
foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed.
Only transferred.
It is beyond
Image.
our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion.
Spiritual emotion.
As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit. We must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are
I
based entirely upon the idea that
am
ether
not
is the fundamental form.
brilliant or a linguist like Mel, but I do actually really like when I find out that there are words in other languages that are like they represent concepts. You know, like they
I'm
Akasha
glad my
is a single
haphazard
word, but
explanation
its meaning is
speaks
deeper
to
than what it says. It doesn't just have a single meaning.
But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study.
It's like when I learned what
A
sonder
lack of
means.
practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
I'll take on the speculation. It's okay. It's pretty cool.
Nonsense. You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Charlian then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.
So, I mean, surely we're heading back to Eorzea now, yeah? I mean, we came to Charlene. Well, I guess we still have to find out some more stuff about the final days, but now that we have these, destroying the Tofari Tower seems like a pretty good plan. I'm gonna be thinking about that. I really like that concept, Akasha. And making it distinct from ether. I don't know. It's hitting the right notes on creative works of fiction that I tend to enjoy. Maybe I just like whenever stories convey the idea that there's something just a little bigger than you out there. Not in a religious sense either, just... Oh my god, okay. It was far fall. Didn't think that was going to happen. Where am I? Ah. Crafting goes on here. I can tell. Alright. To Baldesion. Not the arsenal. A different place. Shoot. Well. Look who it is. 83, huh? Keep it up. Something didn't do what I wanted it to do. Nobody's here. Walked right past her. Sorry, Kyle. Excuse me. There she is. Hi, Kyle. Kyle, is there any reason you're glowing with a heavenly light right now? Oh, we're doing like Shadowburn. I'm actually a fan of the, like you do, like of the MSQ, and then it's like, alright, go take a nap and we'll advance the plot some way, and I'm here for it. Oh. The emotion flower. Oh, they opened up my window. Good deal.
Take heart and protect them well.
What's going on?
You're here. You haven't eaten yet, have you? We've bought quite
I'm
a
gonna
spread
start
if you're
crying.
interested.
This is the most
Only
adorable
the
scene
finest
I've ever
dining
seen in
from
this
the
game.
last stand.
That's a big burger, bucko. I don't like pickles either, I'll say. My man's going to town on that burger. Calm down, girl.
Lest
Don't
you
choke.
wonder, we invited Estinian as well.
Yeah, I'm sure you did.
But he refused with a rather grim-faced, "No, thank you." I suspect
Why'd you do his
cuisine
voice?
is not to his liking.
Alpha no
Oh, I don't know
cooler.
about that. Perhaps our lone wolf just needed some time apart.
Did my man's voice and
To perfect
everything.
his brooding
Childish.
stare. Next time, I'll drag him out by the ear, sit him down in front of a Charlian feast, and see that he eats every last bite.
An excellent idea. Of all people, warriors must take proper meals and rest if they are to maintain a healthy constitution.
Poor Estinian, beset on all sides.
Graha is not trying to chat. He just wants that burger, bruh.
I hear you recently played literal host to Heidelin herself.
Yeah, that was weird.
And what an experience that was. Tiring, yes, but no lasting harm done. If anything, I should have liked to speak with her longer. I've not felt a hint of her presence since.
Heidelin instructed you to carry that flower, yes? Twill be your guide, test and proof of your conviction. And then something about seeking joy in darkness, was it?
Yes.
Come to think of it, isn't that what happened with Nidana back in Radzat-Han?
The flower did seem to radiate a joyful glow, as if reflecting the elation we all felt, the relief of a people with renewed hope.
Indeed, and in turn I felt buoyed by that radiance. 'Twas akin to spotting a beacon and knowing we were on the right path. I know we've not yet triumphed over the Tlofroi, or learned the full breadth of the Forum's plans. But even within the midst of our struggles, we find small moments of joy to sustain us. Rare and hard-won perhaps, but it is this pursuit of happiness that gives us the strength to carry on day after day.
True.
Hey, that's mine.
To the swift the spoils. Though I recall that levitation spell of yours was quick enough.
Only barely. And even at my best, I'm still too slow to wield it effectively in battle. Mayhap I simply require more practice with this new magic.
You unearthed it from
He
the
is
depths
tight
of
about that
Numenor,
cookie.
I presume.
Aye, and from a veritable mountain of arcane tomes at that. 'Twas necessary to facilitate my solitary explorations.
Or, to put it simply, you used it to sneak around the Forbidden Archives.
Yes. Well, after a fashion. They're tall, you see. The shelves, they're too tall for me. I could hardly move the library's platforms without attracting attention.
Oh no. Manlet Tia. I'm sick. Press F, my brother. I know what it's like. Yozo's only like 5'8" himself. I'm sorry. You didn't ask for this. Look to La Luna. Alright, get out of my room. I'm sleepy.
One
Beat
last
it.
cup of tea, then. Dickon said this brew helps relax the mind
bring up
before
Dickon.
bed. And gave us some leaves for free.
What's green then? What does green mean? Fandango.
Enjoying the bracing cold, I see. Do you not own a warm coat or a cloak? Something in fur? Or fashioned from the skins of your enemies? Or... well, never mind that. I come to you once
He would
more
wear a
as the
skin suit. He's a
bearer of
weirdo.
bad news. Our tower in Thavner has been toppled, and I need not tell you by whom. Given how many we have at our disposal, the loss of a single spire is hardly fatal to our plans. It does, however, slow the rate at which we siphon the ether. If they continue to preoccupy themselves with the towers, then all will be well. But should our foe prove bold enough to strike at us here, then the timing becomes questionable.
Xenos.
Our foe is bold enough. Of that, I can assure you.
Yes, very well then. I suppose I must prepare a proper welcome. Honestly, talk of your nemesis is the only thing you seem to enjoy. Does nothing else spark your interest?
He's gonna say no, like a little freak.
No. All else is equal.
Little freak.
Equally tedious. Equally disappointing. The world is a tepid bog into which we sink, too weak to thrash as the mud clings to our eyes and fills our throats till we blissfully choke. But then came the light, blinding and pure and hot, so very hot, enough to set my soul aflame.
Your soul?
I basked in the afterglow until the void yawned once more, and then I knew the muck
This man is reading
would
poetry.
never claim me again. There was naught for me ahead, so I drew the curtain on all that had come before. Burn. Burn. Let the whole star burn. I will have my contest. I will reclaim my moment.
How wonderful that the emptiness of death has not dissuaded you from committing your life to its pursuit once more. I don't know whether to envy you or pity you.
That's an ominous-looking castle.
You question my disinterest, but what of yours? Despite your noisome antics, I sense you take little pleasure in this endeavor.
Mercy, my lord. Such pointed barbs from one who barely acknowledges my existence. Nevertheless,
Daniel, you don't care about anything you do.
You are mistaken. For I
like
do
this hood.
find this part somewhat enjoyable. You see, when I was mortal, I would always have the same dream. It was a fragmented thing, disjointed, all the faces incomplete. The setting, too, was unknown to me, so I thought it simply a fantasy of my sleeping mind. Until one day, I realized it was showing me the truth.
Interesting.
Much as your dream of the final days enlightened you. And soon, very soon, the rest of the world will see the truth of my dream, too. Yes, I think that is something we can both enjoy.
Everyone gets an establishing shot with the moon. Oh, I really did get the first leg of the MSQ done. We're cracked. Magus Register. Okay, cool. Higher. Oh, higher. Wait, what? Oh, well. Alright. Cool. On to the next. A weapon, you say? I-525? What are you taking me for, Cry? I'm a professional. To the studio. Oh, we'll talk to the cool old guy. Big boss. Are there any cutscenes for you where you unsheath and sheath your weapons? I can't think of them. Maybe. I guess maybe if I just wasn't thinking about it. That sounds cool. Monty Shane. He was a friend of Louis Suarez. Let's go meet the cool old guy. The cool old guy. Okay. As the center of what would later become the studium, it was established to promote the study of ethereological phenomena. Cool. Oh no. Poor Alpha. Youngest to enter the studium, graduated with the highest honors, undisputed champion of the debating chamber. You nerd. Alphino entered a half a year before you, and you didn't do well enough to graduate with honors? SMH. Sorry, Alice. You did your best. Bad grief. I already came by and did this, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Time to see the legend of Alphino Leveilleur. Who's this little mouse? That was Alphino Leveilleur, wasn't it? The Alphino? Okay, buddy. Take it easy. Take it down several notches. Absolutely not. There are 2 people on your friends list in Praetorium right now? It'd be like that. Some people want to, maybe they're leveling Reaper or Sage or something. Oh boy, this is a big building. From the red at a glance, I thought that was like Alice. I was like, what are you doing? You're hopping around. Calm your ass down. I was like, yo, Alice is bugging. Go find Alphino here. They're on a level 54 monk. Weird. There's crying. Mini Yozora. Oh, here we go. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. The Alphino fan club? He's so great. Poor kid. Choombox. I can do better. He's freaking terrified, the poor kid. So many people so little time. Everyone loves this guy. Yeah. Yeah. Who doesn't? He's a good kid. Oh, Alfie. The AFC? What's the AFC? The Alphino fan club. Well, of course. What's the most important thing you'll find in the studio? Books! Oh boy. Eye of Pysa this, Tongue of Giganto that. Okay. So y'all got everything. Cool. Wait, your newest gleaner? I ain't no gleaner. Wait a minute. Cool it. I checked on many miscellaneous knickknacks at my time. Many miscellaneous knickknacks. He was on his way to Maker's Meat. He's already left. Alright. Oh, he went out the back way. I'm sorry. So this is where Alphino got his nerd training. Imagine a world. Get up there. I gotta find this guy. Monteshain. I'd say, are these your old friends from school? They were simply beneath him? Goodness gracious. Making your brother sound like he was the man around town. Real badass. There he is. Oh. Where's giving out? Wait, what? Why can I control you? Who are you? Are we friends? Anyway, this is a class on how to be a broody boy. As you can see, not a very popular class at the studio. But, nevertheless, Professor Hart is always teaching. Long black coat is necessity. Oh, it's because they're in the FC. Peach time. Sure, if you say so.
Ah, I remember you.
I pray we have not caught you at an inopportune moment. We wanted to offer our thanks for your kind words in the forum.
Well, I could hardly let that inquisition go unchallenged. I've always believed that curiosity should be nurtured, not stifled. Thankfully, a majority of my colleagues agreed. A slender majority, aye, but a majority nonetheless.
Had the vote not gone our way, we would be having a very different conversation, if any at all. Though I'd like to think you would have not given up on our cause. I'm told you paid a visit to the annex afterwards.
Yes, that's right. I was hoping to speak with the grandchildren of my dearly departed friends Galuf and Louisoix in a less dour setting. But it seems I just
Doer?
missed you.
I always say dour. Okay. You're not going to call this man Bumbledore. He deserves better. I won't allow it.
I still can't believe how much you've grown. If only your grandsires could have seen the way you presented yourselves to the Forum. Why, it fair brought a tear to my own eye. You must have the patience of a saint, putting up with this lot and their antics. Never mind Montoya's prize student. Luckily, I know a thing or two about managing unruly younglings. If you ever need advice, don't hesitate to ask.
If I may, there is a rather more pressing matter we wish to discuss. What can you tell us of this duty that the Forum must fulfill?
Nothing, I'm afraid. Like all humble servants of the Forum, I am sworn to secrecy.
What if I beat you up?
Or rather, I couldn't tell you if I tried.
What?
Our duty is of the gravest importance. Furthermore, if the particulars were made public, it would incite widespread panic. As such, those entrusted with this duty have been bound by an enchantment, which prevents us from speaking of such matters without the express permission of the Forum.
How is that even possible?
Okay. Alright, fair enough.
It's been some time since I last gave a lecture. Please, take a seat.
Oh man, so you just signed me up for class. Oh, I'm not doing homework. I'm not taking notes. You're bugging. Okay. Those are for him.
We shall begin by reviewing the fundamentals of etherology. The ether, which imbues us with life, can be categorized into 3 forms. 2 of the incorporeal sort, the soul, and the memory. Can anyone tell me the third?
These all seem like 3 dumb answers. Wait. Wait. I don't... Magic.
Not entirely inaccurate, but nor is it the answer I was looking for. That would be corporeal ether.
Alright, well, yeah, I'm getting a D in this one, mate. I don't know.
This is the form with which the layman is most familiar. Consumed by even the simplest of daily activities, and replenished by the food and drink that sustain us, this form of ether is in constant flux.
I've never known ether to be corporeal.
In contrast, the ether that comprises the soul is rarely subject to dramatic change. The same can be said for memory, as the two are intrinsically linked. Picture the soul as paper, and memories as words written upon it.
Okay.
Now, what would happen if that paper was doused with ink? The same type of ether as comprises the memories.
It would blot out everything that was written.
Okay.
Precisely. We would be unable to recall the memories, and any activities that depend upon them would be hindered as well. In fact, this exact phenomenon was
I picked the right
observed
answer.
on a vast scale not so long ago. And what might that have been?
The 7th Umbral Calamity. The people of Eorzea vividly recall Bahamut breaking free of the Lesser Moon and raining hellfire down upon the realm.
And then there was a bright light, and then nobody remembered anything that
No one
happened.
could seem to remember the events that followed immediately afterwards.
Indeed. To this day, we have yet to determine whether it was an unintended consequence or a deliberate act. The enchantment which binds me and the rest of the Forum is based on a similar principle. And yes, it is a contravention.
So you're wondering if it's not that everyone can't remember it by happenstance, but someone who purposefully blocked out their memory of it.
Only when a new member is inducted and told of our great duty
Interesting.
are they subjected to the process.
I mean, Louis was, I guess, possibly he could have done that,
My
yeah?
word that it would never be used to manipulate the populace.
I should hope not. But can this enchantment
Yeah, I don't know if
be
I can just
dispelled
trust
and
your
our
word
memories
that it will never
restored?
be abused. I don't think that's how it works generally.
If 9/10 of our members give their approval, then the process may be reversed. Then, and only then, would we be able to speak freely to others of our sacred duty. Barring that, we must wait until we return to the ethereal sea. For there we will be purified, the blots upon our souls washed clean. And our memories drift apart and dissolve, rather defeating the purpose, I suppose. But there are those memories that are indelibly etched upon our souls, some believe.
What happens after that?
We are reduced to pure ether, coalesce with that of others, and create souls anew. Alternative
cycle
schools
of
of
life.
thought assert souls remain whole and return to the corporeal world, reborn into another form. Both theories have their proponents. Personally, I consider each equally probable. Well, I think that's enough education for today, now that I've given you some food for thought. Or rather, an entire banquet. I would remind you that although I'm unable to assist you with certain matters, the
You
resources
sell out.
at my disposal may still be of use to you. I'll arrange for you all to be given the run of Phenomenon. Of course, as associate to our alumni and the students of Baldessian, this privilege is extended to you as well, my friend.
Thanks.
Oh, and I suggest you speak with Ki Aliapo. She's well known among the artisans of Sharlayan, and her network of contacts may prove useful in your search for knowledge. I wish you all the best in your pursuits, wheresoever they may take you.
Hand in my scholar jobstone. Oh hey, I looked up. Can I get my fanfare? Thank you. Some of your earliest memories of a scholar come on to shame. Oh. Yeah, I'll go talk to Ki Aliapo. I don't want to hand in my scholar jobstone, you big bully. Wait, what is this? What the fuck? Oh, crafting. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, madam. I got nothing to do with that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Oh my love, my light, where have you gone? I am nothing without you. Are you good? A mammoth? You lost a mammoth? That's how you... Okay. No disrespect. I'll go find your mammoth for you. It's... Which one is this? Hello, orange name. I couldn't catch it, and I have stuff to do. Hi, orange name. We're friends. Bye. Oh, goodness. This looks like a job for her. You hit your stride with the MSQ. Cool. I'm just having fun. I'm just doing stuff. Doing my side quests as I enjoy from time to time. There you go. Come here, you. Wait a minute. Your mammoth is a little alpha? Cool it. You're lucky I'm not gonna tell him about this. What do you mean? Alright. Please come back. Your princess, your queen. Wait, hold on. I want the existence of this mammoth is probably a secret best kept from certain individuals. I want that. Why do you keep calling it a her? Is it supposed to be Alizé? But it's clearly an alpha male. Am I? Is she just saying he looks like a little girly boy? That's not nice. Oh boy, another orange name. Hello. Oh hey, what's that? Watching a cutscene. Let's see this bunny boy. Oh yeah, I forgot he was another one that did the Reaper thing. Yeah, big head, bowl cut boy. I like that face paint a lot though, I'm not gonna lie. I like it a lot. Them boys are so good. I think they're cool. Word from your fellow scions. Cool. Yeah, I bet everyone marked out over the warding scales. It's like the coolest thing in the world. Well, that's to go to Limsa with them. Fair enough. A highly desired but unexplored niche of character type. I suppose. They're definitely... I see why they're not doing the same thing as Catboys, but it's by a small degree. But they came with their own, their own gear, their own animations. In the end, more is better. More options is just better for people who want to make different characters, but it's like Dragon Girls and Cat Girls. They're different, but not by a ton. Crow, you're staying in Charlotte? Alright, yeah, that's fair. You're not allowed to come with us, but that's okay. We gotta go to Eorzea. We already ran around the new zones. Limsa Laminsa? Well, have I got a plan for this? I forgot that the command has nothing to do with the maelstrom. It's downstairs. The Hal Jenkins? 86? Jeez, dude. Take it easy. Take me to see Melvid. Dude, the most powerful woman in the world in one room. I'm ready. We're basically buddies at this point. I'm not intimidated by them. We hang out a lot in our spare time. That's okay, Charlene didn't need me, but you do. Conducted in person. You're locked in a war of attrition. You're forced to struggle to contain the threat posed by the towers. That's okay, we're on it. Kobold, Sahagin, Ixel, and Ananta. Uh-oh. So we are going to go straight to Garlemald. I'm here for it. Let's be direct about it. That's true. And I appreciate that that was the first idea. Not all Garlean people are necessarily bad. And those people are suffering too. They've been tempered against their will. Until the Tower of Azot was toppled, we failed to make any headway. Yeah, that's true. I'm sure you got a mission for us. Surely we're part of the Garlemald contingent. Yeah, duh. Yeah, I guess that's fair. For honor and glory, for the people of Garlemald, for revenge against the Twafarol. For the people of Garlemald. Come on. I don't need honor and glory. I don't need vengeance either. I just want to help you. Oh, we're going to stop by Alamige. Pack warm clothing. I'm excited. We're traveling all around the map in this expansion. We got places to go. Talamigo. Go see my girl Lise. The big homie. Ah, back to places where I can fly. My dream. Rauban. What's happening, partner? Will you, Lord Aemeric, be leading a contingent? Surely not. Yeah, I was going to say, they're not going to frontline those two at this time. That doesn't make sense. But it's good to see the lads. You better be careful about you becoming unpopular in certain quarters. Last time that happened, you got stabbed. Lord Aemeric struggles mirror your own, eh? Fair enough. Of course he's not coming with us. I also thought he'd have a stake in it, but he's a selfish prick. Guy sucks. Get off my screen. That's an excuse, punk. The average person should have no inkling as to your identity. How's that possible? I guess that's fair. They know the champion of Air is it, but they don't know like what I look like? That's ridiculous. No, stop smiling at him, Yozora. We're not friends. We're not friends. Stop. I will take maximum, who I enjoy. See you later, Aemeric. He literally shows up to say, wow, yeah, good luck with that, bye. Because he is a jerk. Boo, guys. Alright, folks. Been a couple hours. I gotta make sure I stretch my legs so I don't develop blood clots or anything. I'm gonna go stretch my legs and get a drink, and I'll be right back so we can continue on having a wonderful time. I'm also getting blocked by this chocobo. Please stop. Sheesh. Oh, piss. I don't want to talk to you.